Today we are answering the question, should you let local real estate agents follow you on social media? So before we jump in, I want to introduce myself if we've never met before. My name is Erin Chung, and I help real estate agents get more leads, sales, and referrals online. So when we're talking today, what I want you to do is I just want you to quickly leave a comment below because these videos tend to get like tens of thousands of views, and you never know what referral opportunities may come your way. So go ahead and tell us where you're from, what areas you service. Don't forget your state and your city. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk today about letting local agents follow you online. And this question comes up a lot. It comes up in my free Facebook group, which is the Real Estate Marketing Collective. And I know a lot of you guys are already in there. And then it also comes up in the Lead Strategy Academy, which is the paid Facebook group I offer for the Academy members. And basically, what people ask all the time is, should I let people or shouldn't I? And so it really falls into two camps. So you have one set of agents that they love the idea of collaboration and allowing your colleagues to be able to be friends with you and basically share ideas and, learn from each other, right? Now, the other camp are people who say, no, you should never do collaboration over competition. It's still competition, and I don't want other agents looking at my stuff. And both arguments are actually extremely valid. However, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to answer the question definitively, and I'm not going to use any emotion or anything like that. It's strictly facts. And after dealing with so many agents every single day, the answer is very, very clear. So my personal answer is that you should not allow local agents, let me qualify. You should not allow local agents to follow you on social media. And here's why. First and foremost, I want to differentiate really quickly. On Facebook, as you guys know, you have a personal Facebook page and then you also have a business page, right? So on your business page, you have the ability to block and ban other realtors. Now, can they still come onto your business page and look at all of your stuff? Yes, because your page is public. However, when you block and ban, it means that when you post stuff out onto your Facebook page, they're not going to see it just automatically into their newsfeed, okay? So that's the difference. Now, on your personal Facebook page, what you can do is if you still want to remain friends with them on your personal page, that's fine. But Facebook gives you the option to actually segment those people so that when you send stuff out, you can exclude those realtors if you want to. Okay, so it's a little sneaky trick, but it allows you to do that, and that's what I recommend. So let's jump into the reasons why you should not. So again, these reasons are not like my personal opinions. They're not, I don't feel any type of way about this. This is just strictly the facts, okay? So when it comes to algorithms, okay, let me just do a quick little background. Everything that you do online, it all is run by an algorithm, okay? So Facebook, Instagram, email, YouTube, Google. The algorithm is what determines where you show up on the Google search results, where you show up on YouTube, who sees your posts when you post on Instagram, because not everyone sees your posts, especially when it comes to your Facebook business page. When you press post, there are certain things that the algorithm weights heavier than others, which means that when you open up Facebook, you don't see everything. Like if you're following 8,000 or probably 800 people, you're not going to see them all, right? It picks and chooses what you see. So when you allow agents to get onto anything that's algorithm based, which is pretty much everything these days, what ends up happening is that a local agent is not going to comment, share your things, right? They're just not, because typically they're going to like and comment and share their own stuff, right? So if you have someone that's sharing all your stuff, great, but that's typically not how it works. So other agents, because they're not engaging with your content, it actually sends a message to the algorithms to penalize your content because you're not getting as many likes, comments, and shares as you should. So for instance, I'd rather have less people on my page who really engage, because it's going to send a message to the Facebook algorithm that they should see that stuff more often because the people like it, they love it, they comment, they share, they do all those things, right? That's how you can build engagement. So I say all of that to say, when you allow agents on your page and they're not commenting, liking, or sharing your stuff, the algorithms will penalize you for that, which means you're going to get less free organic reach. And organic, especially Facebook. Facebook is so stingy with organic reach as it is. You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. So if you have like other agents on your page and you're not getting engagement, your page is dead, or it's a ghost town when people click on your page, it is really hard to revive that page back to life. So again, don't shoot yourself in the foot if the agents that you're allowing to follow, they're not contributing to the algorithm, okay? So that's number one, Facebook and all social media algorithms, okay? Number two, we have sales funnels. Now, some of you may not be familiar with what the concept of a sales funnel is. And so typically all it is that when you're posting on social media, you are not just posting willy-nilly, okay? Like in the academy, I teach all of my students, like, you have to have a solid strategic plan to when you're posting anything on social media. If you're just posting for fun, like willy-nilly, that's not what it's about. Okay. So like, I don't do social media for fun. Like, I actually hate social media personally. I never post on my Facebook page. I only do it for business because it works. So I don't think that that's like a fun thing posting on social media, right? I'm not doing it for fun. We're doing this for business. So when you're posting on social media for business, you want to make sure that you have a solid strategy behind every single post. So that comes in two forms. Number one, you're either posting out because you're conditioning your market to learn to hear and to speak to you. Like, so basically, if you're doing items of value or community events or those types of things, you're just conditioning your market to always see you in their Facebook news feeds or their Instagram news feeds, right? So that's number one. Number two, you also post like your advertisements, like your listings, your lead magnets, those types of things, right? So when you're posting with a solid strategy in place and you have sales funnels behind every single post that you're putting on social media, the last thing you want is for a local agent to come and see that, opt in, and steal your whole sales funnel. That's it. So I don't know about you. If you're posting for fun because you love it, more power to you. But that's not what I would recommend. I can think of thousands of other things I'd rather do for fun than post on social media. So if you're posting for fun, great. But if you're posting for business and you have sales funnels behind every single post, I would not recommend allowing agents to come and see that. Okay. So that's number two. Number three, the third reason why I do not think that you should allow local agents to follow you is because some agents have sticky fingers, which basically means that they will take your stuff verbatim and give you zero credit and use it as their own. Okay. So this is why, like, when I do, okay, let me tell you a quick story. So in the academy, so in the members Facebook group, we had a really lively discussion about this. It was about 2 weeks ago, and one of the agents in the group mentioned something to me that I was in shock over. Like, this had never even crossed my mind. Okay, so what happened was, she was at a banquet and she met this woman and she was another agent. She's like, oh, what's your Facebook? Let me follow you. She didn't think anything of it. So this woman follows her. She starts looking through her Facebook stuff, and her Facebook stuff is good. And she's like, oh, I like this. And she literally started downloading every single thing that she had posted. And then she looks and the woman is using it verbatim. So that was, before she like joined the academy, and now she like brands all of her stuff with her colors, her fonts, her photos, all of that. So you have to be really, really careful because some people will literally just hijack your content and steal it and move on. So that you do not want that, okay? And I'm not saying every agent will do that, but there are some who will. And they won't even know that it's wrong. They don't even think of that as like something that shouldn't be done, okay? So some of it could just be innocent. They like it, they want it, and then they just take it. So You could do what you want, but that's another reason why. And as a side note, that's one of the reasons why, like, when people sign up for these like membership sites where you get, all these graphics and stuff and they're like pre-made templates, that's why I don't like those, because you post it on social media, someone else takes it, they repost it, and so then it's like everyone in your market looks exactly the same. It's crazy town. Like, that's not what I would recommend. Like, I would recommend, branding your own things. Use your fonts, again, your colors, your photos, and not your broker stuff, because someone else in your brokerage is like, oh great, yellow and black, perfect, I'll do it too. It's like, no, use your own personal brand. Okay, that's how you can stand out. So those are the three reasons. Number one, social algorithms will work against you. Number two, you should be having sales funnels behind every single post that you post on social media, and you don't want someone hijacking your funnels. And then number three, you don't want to put things in front of people that have a tendency to just take it and grab it and go for free, okay, without giving you any credit. So those are the three reasons why I would not recommend allowing agents to follow you on social media. So what I want to do is I want to talk really quickly about, if you're interested in this specific topic, which is social media, then you're probably also going to be interested in the freebie that I have for you today. And that is a free social media calendar. So this is the calendar that I use with all of my clients, and basically it's like teaches you how to post everything you need to do on social media. It gives you like little like content buckets so you can have your whole month planned out, scheduled in advance, so that way you can focus less on social media and more on your real estate business. So if you want that, I'm going to link it in the description, and that is yours today for free. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the comments. If you have a question for me, a follow-up question, ask me now and I'll go ahead and follow up. And if you're watching the replay, still ask the question, because I'll come back and answer in the comments for you as well. So let's take a quick look to see if there's any comments, and then we'll just take it from there. So first of all, hi Martin, how are you? Thank you for joining in. Heather, same thing. Good to see you here. And also Heather. Okay, so Heather's talking about, she says, stealing will happen. I shared a meme via text, and she says, with the accountability partner. And so basically, yeah, so sharing it on Facebook. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure that what you're doing is going to be something that's like unique to you and to your brand, so that way you're not, getting, your stuff is not getting stolen. Hey Amanda, good to see you here also. So perfect. Thank you so much for everyone that took the time to tune in today. And if you have any follow-up questions, again, link them below. That wraps up this week's version of Real Estate Marketing Live. And thank you so much for joining in, and I'll see you next week.